Hi everybody. So today we are still working with perimeter, and we're going to use our knowledge of perimeter, or finding the length of an outside edge, to find the unknown edge. So we're going to use our new perimeter knowledge to figure out the length of an unknown edge. So here's our essential question. How can you find the unknown length of a side in a polygon when you know its perimeter? So let's jump in and unlock a problem. It says Chin has 27 feet of fencing to put around his garden. He has already used the lengths of fencing shown. Show how much fencing does he have left for the last side? So we know our total amount of fencing that Chin has purchased. We know we have a total of 27 feet. This is how much he's used so far. So we need to figure out this missing edge. So let's find the unknown length. We're going to write an equation for the perimeter. We know that when we're finding perimeter, we're adding up the lengths of each side. So for instance, we have 5 feet of fencing, 3 feet of fencing, 7 feet of fencing, and 4 feet of fencing, plus this unknown number. And we know it has to equal 27 feet because that's his total. So when we add up all of those numbers, 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4, well, 5 plus 3 is 8. 7 and 4 is 11. 8 plus 11 is 19. So 19 feet of fencing he's already used. And now we can write the related equation. We know that he has a total of 27. He's used 19. So our total minus what we know is going to equal what's missing. So I like to write my addition and subtraction problems this way. It makes more sense in my head. So I know that I have more on more on the floor. Go next door, borrow 10 more. So this becomes a 1. This becomes 17. 17 minus 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's going to be 8. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. So he has 8 feet of fencing left over. Okay? So what did I do there? Well, I added up my known sides, and then I subtracted that number from my total. And I figured out how much was missing. So this leftover side would have been 8 feet. Let's do another one. Find unknown side lengths of a square. Okay, we've talked about our shapes. We know that a square is a special kind of rectangle. It has 4 sides. Each vertex is a right angle, which means that it's 90 degrees. We know that each length in a square is the same. It has 4 sides that have the same length. So this is where we use all of our knowledge now to figure out this shape's side lengths. It says find the unknown side lengths of a square. The square has a perimeter of 20 inches. So perimeter equals 20 inches. What is the length of each side of the square? Well, if I know how many sides I have, and I know my total, I know my total is 20, and I know I have 4 sides, so 4 times what equals 20? Oh, sorry, y'all can't see that. 4 times what equals 20? I'm using fact families because that makes sense in my head. And I know that 4 times 5 equals 20 because I know my multiplication tables. So we're going to write a multiplication equation for the perimeter. 4 times S, which is the side, equals 20. So 4 times what equals 20? Well, I know that 4 times 5 equals 20, so each side length is 5 inches. So you have to take all of that knowledge you know about shapes, you know about perimeter, you know about multiplication and division, and put it all together to come up with the unknown lengths. Let's do another one together on the next slide, and then I'm going to turn you loose to try finding the unknown side on your own.